104.9 Coyote Country. Good morning. I'm Robert Miguel here with you as always, and I've got a special guest with me on the phone performing this Saturday for It's Magic. I wish I had some cool sparkly sound effects for that. But It's Magic at the Uvalde Grand Opera House to benefit the El Progreso Memorial Library this weekend. 2 shows at 2 and 7. Magician extraordinaire John Murphy. Is that right, sir?
That's right.
So thank you, first of all, for joining me. This is going to be a magical experience, I'm certain. And you're going to be here Saturday performing for Uvalde, right?
That's right.
So there's going to be several magicians here. Not only you, Mr. John Murphy, also Michael Talon, David Pitts, Don Morovitz, and Lupe Neves. Have you worked with any of these magicians before?
Yes, and you forgot Paul Emerson.
Okay. He's not on my list, but I don't want to forget anybody.
Okay. Yeah, there's going to be 5 of us on stage. Lupe will be circulating around the audience doing close-up before the show and during intermission. If anybody's still interested after the show, come up and do tricks right under your nose. The rest of us will be up on stage, and we have the group of us has worked together for a number of shows, kind of know each other, and have done a number of benefit shows. Occasionally, we actually get paid. We like to get together and do benefits for good purposes. Here in San Antonio, of course, we have lots of chances to perform for the military. We get a big kick out of that, and anybody else that's a worthy cause. Well,
that was leading up to my next question. So you're checking in from San Antonio, is that right?
That's right.
So do you do magic for a living? What is
No. I'm a software engineer.
Okay. Tell me this, getting into the magic, as a, not necessarily a full-time career, but as something that you're very pursuing. I'm sure it's an expensive hobby, and it's something you have to keep studying, keep up with the latest trends in performing. What was your main influence? Was it a relative that was just kind of, the crazy uncle? Was it some sitcom on TV? Was it one of the big-name magicians, that we've all seen in pop culture? What was it that you said, wow, I want to do that, I want to pursue that?
As I've been interested from the time I was a kid, and would go to shows when I get a chance, watch them on TV. Actually, what got me going again 25 years ago was when my wife was diagnosed with breast cancer. It turned out that her oncologist was a magician and belonged to the local magic clubs, and that prompted me. Hey, I ought to get back into this, and that was the kickstart for me. And it's not, you say an expensive hobby. It certainly can be. If you want to do the big stage stuff and you're going to make a Ferrari appear on stage, you're going to spend some money.
You got to have a Ferrari first, right? Sure.
Yeah, the Ferrari, yeah. I'm pretty much a cheapskate, and I'm known as a cheapskate in the magic clubs. I don't spend a lot of money. I do buy some books occasionally, not all that many. I read and I do tricks with simple stuff, piece of rope, cards occasionally. But it is easy to have a great time, make wonderful friends, do a lot of good magic without spending a lot of money.
So it sounds like, you're like a kind of a big supporter of the basics. Just kind of get out there, do a little, sleight of hand and have a good time. Tell me about the Magician's Code. Obviously, you're working with a few guys. Tell me, we've all heard about this in TV and film. What is that Magician's Code, and where do you get it?
You get it in TV and films. It's much more in TV and films than it is in reality. The Magician's Code is pretty much... Don't put exposés on the internet just showing how stuff works for fun, which unfortunately a number of misguided kids do, but those are the only real violators of the Magician's Code I can think of.
Well, you know what? I tell you what, I'm a kid at heart, so I don't really want to know. I don't want to know the mechanics of it all. I just want to be dazzled. So you are going to do a magic trick here for us on the radio, which I think is magical, enough. I got a fresh deck of cards here. What do you need me to do with it?
Okay, well, if it's a fresh deck, first thing you need to do is break the seal and get it out of the box.
Okay, here we go, breaking the seal.
Probably a couple of jokers and an advertising card or two. You want to get rid of those.
Always get rid of the jokers, man. Oh, man, these are sweet cards.
And then... if you want to, you can shuffle the cards, but, I always tell everybody, if there's any way in the world that your shuffling the cards could affect the outcome of the trick, I wouldn't let you do it. So,
Okay, well, I'm going to shuffle because I'm going to be a cynic here. Oh, man. All right, so my cards are shuffled.
Professional dovetail shuffle. That was high-class stuff.
There you go.
Okay, now we're going to use just 7 cards.
Okay.
So you can either peel 7 cards off the top, or you can pick some from the middle and one from the bottom and one from the... Just pick 7 cards at random.
Okay.
Gather them up in a little packet, little pile. In
Okay.
your left hand, I assume, if you're right-handed. Anyway.
In my left hand they are, okay.
Okay, and face down.
All right.
Now, I want you to take the top card and put it down on the desk or table in front of you.
Okay.
And then the next one off a little bit to the right of that.
All right.
And the next one a little bit to the right of that.
Okay.
So you have 3 cards, the beginning of individual piles on the table.
I do that, yes, sir.
Okay, so now take the next card and put it on top of the one on the left.
Just right up directly on top, like a little stack, right?
Right.
Okay.
And the next one on the middle one.
Okay.
And the next one on the right.
Absolutely. So go ahead. 3
So
stacks
you've
of 2.
got 3 little piles, only 2 cards.
Yes, sir.
3 little piles on the table, and 1 left in your hand.
Uh-huh. Got one. Yep.
Okay, I want you to take a look at that card. Turn it over. Don't tell me what it is.
Okay.
That's going to be your secret card.
Mm-hmm.
You got to remember that.
Okay.
As in most card tricks, if you forget what card you selected, it just blows the trick awful.
Okay, got it. I know what this card is now.
Write that down. If you want to, you can put me on hold and tell your listeners what it is so everybody knows what your secret card is.
Okay, I'm going to do that right now. Hold on one second, okay?
Tell me when I'm back on the phone with you.
You got it. Hold on. All right, guys, the secret card is, so we're not lying, it is the 5 of Hearts. The 5 of Hearts. Okay, let me get him back on the phone here. All right, sir, are you back there? You can hear me?
I'm back. I hear you.
All right, everybody knows what the card is, so there's no going back.
Okay. Now put that card down on top of the middle stack.
Top of the middle stack, okay?
Okay. And pick up the little stack on the right and set it down on top of your chosen card.
Okay, so now I'm going to have a stack of 5 in the middle, right?
Right. And pick up that stack of 5 and set it down on the stack on the left.
Okay, dokie.
Okay, and pick those up in your left hand and hold them as if you were getting ready to deal the cards.
In my left hand, as if I was getting ready to deal. Okay, got him.
Okay. Now we're going to play a little game here. I'm going to ask you 4 questions about the card.
Okay.
And what makes it a game is you don't have to tell the truth. So for each of these questions, you can either tell the truth or you can tell a lie.
Well, you're making it too easy. Okay, go ahead. Go right ahead.
Okay. And the object of the game is I try to figure out from your voice what's really going on.
Okay, all right.
Okay, so first question. All cards are either red or black. So I'm going to ask you, and you can either tell the truth or you can tell a lie. Is your selected card red or black?
It is red.
Red, okay. So what we're going to do now is spell your answer in a very special way. We're going to spell red, R-E-D, but as we spell each letter, we're going to take 1 card off the stack you have in your hand.
Okay.
And set it on the table so as to make a new stack.
Now how am I holding the stack here? Face down, face up? How you want it?
In your left hand.
Okay.
And you're going to take off the top card, put it face down on the table, as we say, R.
Okay.
The next card, and put it on top of that card that was the R for E.
Okay. Face down, right? On top of it?
Face down.
Okay.
And you take the next card and put it down on top of that stack for D.
Okay.
R-E-D, we've spelled red. Take the rest of the cards and just drop them on top of that little pile.
Okay.
Okay, and then pick those up and get ready to deal again.
Okay.
Okay, now the next question has to do with the suit. The card is either one of the clubs, hearts, spades, or diamonds. Now you said it was a red card, but that might have been a lie. So for the suit, you're not restricted to hearts and diamonds. You can name any one of the suits. And again, you can tell the truth, tell a lie.
Okay.
So which is it? Is it one of the clubs, hearts, spades, or diamonds?
It is a heart.
It is a heart.
Mm-hmm.
All right, we're going to do the same thing again. We're going to spell your answer. We're going to spell heart. Put 1 card down on the pile for each letter.
Okay.
Then H, E, A, R, T.
Okay.
Drop the rest of the cards on top.
All righty.
Pick come up if you're going to deal.
Okay.
Involves the value. The value could be an ace or a 2 or a 3, right on up through 10, Jack, Queen, King. So, and again, tell me the truth or lie to me. What value is your card?
It is a 3.
A 3. Let's spell 3.
Okay.
Card down on the table for each letter. T, R, E, 3.
Okay.
Drop the rest of the cards on top.
All right.
Pick them up again.
I gotta say, I'm kind of confused here. Okay.
Okay, fourth question.
Mm-hmm.
A fun question. This is my favorite. This is kind of a metaphysical question.
Okay.
This has to do with your previous answers.
Okay.
Now, the 3 answers you've given may have all been true. They may have all been lies. Or they may be both. Maybe some of each. And the fun part of this question, what makes it a metaphysical question, is you can lie here, too.
Okay, all right.
Either tell me the truth or lie with the previous answers. True, lies, or both?
Both.
Both.
A combination of the truth and lie, not unlike the way I live my entire life.
That's what I thought. All right. So let's spell both.
Okay.
Card on the table for B.
Uh-huh.
Another for O.
Okay.
Another for T.
All right.
Another for H.
Yes, sir.
Pop the rest of the cards on top.
On top. Okay.
I think we've played this game pretty well. There's one more question. Of course, this one you have to tell the truth. Because
Okay.
This one is, what was your selected card?
Now it's been so long I forgot. I want to say... I could run back the tape, but I want to say it's the 5 of Hearts.
All right. Would you turn over the top card that's laying on the table?
Okay.
Tell us what it is.
It is the 5 of Hearts. Wow. How did you figure all that out?
It's difficult to lie to a magician.
No, but seriously, how? Well, what do you do? Is it just like a prob stat kind of thing? I mean, it's okay to break the code.
It's all in your hands. What could I do? Except listen to your voice.
Is this just a George Clooney card counting thing? I mean, I'm really. How do you do that? And you're not even here to watch. I don't understand.
That's magic.
It's very impressive, man. That's phenomenal. Very cool. But again, we've been talking to John Murphy, magician, who will be performing this Saturday, 2 o'clock, 7 o'clock at the Uvalde Grand Opera House. You can get your tickets at uvaldeoperahouse.org. This is a big show to benefit the El Progreso Memorial Library. Tickets are $10. And again, other performers. On my list, I've got John, also Michael Talon, David Pitts, Don Moravitz, Lupe Neves, and who was the other person?
Paul Emerson.
Okay, so get on out there and see some fantastic magic. Well, what can we expect? Something good for the family, for the kids, for the adults, a little bit of everything?
I want to comment on an awful lot of people anymore seem to think that magic is for the kids.
Mm-hmm.
There will be some magic that's aimed at the kids, but basically we consider ourselves family entertainers. I mean, the adults ought to be just as amazed and just as amused and just as entertained as any of the kids. Some of the guys have got stuff that they actually aim at kids. What I'm going to do this weekend is basically aimed at the adults, but amazingly, the kids enjoy it too.
Okay.
I'll do stuff that's I'm thinking adults, and I'll be getting spontaneous applause from the kids, and that's a great feeling. So everybody's welcome. Everybody's going to have a great time.
Mr. Murphy, thank you so much for joining us here on the show, and I look forward to seeing you Saturday afternoon, okay?
Seeing you, and thanks for having me on.
Real Country with Robert Miguel.
Coyote Country.
104.9.